I can abort this at any moment. I can cancel this shit, and it never happened. Right. I can do that. Hi, it's Roswell. We'd like to take a moment to give a shout out to Operation Mockingbird T-shirts. We ain't promoting this. I just own it. And I'm proud to go out there and fucking potentially be a billboard, a muckraking billboard. Some sort of asshole who's talking about Operation Mockingbird. Do you understand? Like the CIA, you've lost the battle. You have lost the battle. It's over. Stand the fuck down. Okay? If motherfuckers like me are out here wearing Operation Mockingbird t-shirts, you have lost. I just want to tell you that, lost. What does that mean? What does that mean? Is this awesome? Look at that fish, man. I'm proud of my bathroom. I got like, this ain't gay shit. This is like, the ladies would appreciate, like, I got fish from Michael's. I'm like, and then we go over here and it's like, oh, it's a mermaid. It's a wooden mermaid. Oh, there's a fucking wooden fish. And it's like, there's we got blue to tie it in and potpourri that's blue and it's all sea green and it's themed and this shit ain't gay. This is just badass. I don't know. Little Mae West in the bathroom. Come on. It's like Under the Sea meets fucking, I don't know, something. I'm a bad Freemason. I don't go to lodge. Social is hard for me. But I'm 32, I ain't trying to get to 33 cuz that's like over my pay grade. That's I ain't trying to do that shit. So I've been out and I got 3 different takeouts. 3 different takeouts. And I've got a oh God. I gotta feed the cat is what needs to happen. So I've got yes, ma'am. I thought about you the whole time I was gone. Do you believe me? I was like, where's Miss Biscuit? Does Miss Biscuit miss me? Does Miss Biscuit, what are you doing? Come up here. You, come up. We need to turn the lights on. They wrestled somebody to my backyard. They wrestled them to the ground. The police wrestled somebody in my backyard. And they came by the next day and they're like, we need your name. It's like, what? Like, yeah, man, we fucking need your name. It's like, why? They're like, well, we need to file a police report. It's like, really? Why? It was 3 years ago. And they're like, we arrested somebody in your backyard. I just leased this shit. I'm so sorry. I need to stop. I need to take care of you. That's what needs to happen first. So they needed my name for the arrest report. It's like, what? Yeah, we just need a name for the complaint. It's like, I don't want any blowback here. I got my girls living here, and I don't need any, kind of nonsense. They're like, nah, it's just formality. And the lady, this is during the all cops are bastards kind of bullshit that was going on. Oh, Biscuit, I'm so sorry. I love you. You're so sweet. I don't deserve you. You are so fucking sweet. Oh my God. Here. Do you want another one? Do you want 2? I'll get you 2. Let's go for 2. Here. Oh my God. I'm doing this reverse life. Do you want another one? Here's 3. Oh shit, here's 3. Good girl. You're so sweet. I don't deserve you. I don't deserve her. She gives me more than I give her. So this 5'2" lady deputy, like came to my house and told me that she had arrested somebody in my backyard. Like we weren't even aware that that was going down in our backyard. And apparently they went through multiple yards and shit, and ours was the place where it culminated, right? And so I'm on the the local police department body cam. I'm like, thank you so much. I can't believe you did that for us. Can I give you a hug? And I'm assaulting a police officer with love for my local thing. And one of my girls was like noticing this. You know, she was like five. The lady, the sheriff's deputy, was like 5'2". I'm 6'2". She's like a full foot under me. And she was out there in 15-degree weather wrestling some motherfucker to the ground to keep me and my kids safe. All cops are bastards? Fuck you. All cops are not bastards. That's a bullshit kind of a, I don't know, rhetoric, propaganda. It's nonsense. It's non-fucking sense. And it's so hateful against, do you realize that in America, police are representative largely of the population they represent? If you're in Philadelphia, you're going to get a lot of black police officers. Atlanta, a lot of black police officers. So it's really kind of fucking racist. California, if you're up north, maybe you got a lot of Asian, Hispanic, black, police officers. Fuck you. They're not all bastards. Now, are there some cops that are bastards? Yeah. I'll go down that road with you. There are some cops that are bastards. Absolutely. But this woman came out here and did this. That was like, I don't know. It was really nice. I didn't fear them at all when they came to my door. I welcomed them in, and then I ended up giving them a hug on body cam. It's kind of embarrassing. It's out there somewhere. It's out there somewhere. So, yeah. That's all. I'm back. This isn't necessarily political. I'm loving all the shit I'm seeing in the world right now. Like all the old power is being challenged. The New World Order is being challenged. Oh my God, it's beautiful. It's so fucking beautiful, dude. The New World Order is being challenged. And MAGA World Order is being offered as like an alternative, as a viable alternative. There's a pride that I feel when I see what's going on. And the only people that are crying right now are either useful idiots, right, that have been recruited for the color revolution, commie, whatever the bullshit, useful idiots, or hardcore corrupt bureaucrats that have enriched themselves off of their position. You know what I mean? Either bureaucrat or the more political, the elected class, right? And remember, I'm a bad Freemason. I don't go to lodge. People are hard. It's tough for me to social. But I look at my country and what's going on, and there's extreme bullshit. And the only people that are crying right now about what Elon and other people are finding out are complicit. They're part of the fucking system that is saying this is okay. It's okay to spend all this money and enslave the American people. Monetarily enslave them with fucking USAID and whatever law and whatever executive action. You know what I mean? Like, that's some big ass bullshit, dude. That's some big ass. You're so sweet. You're so sweet. I love you so much. Do you want to jump? Do you want to jump for me? Can you come here? Can you come here, Biscuit? Jump one time? It's okay. Every morning it's a ritual. She jumps between those two stools. And I walk back and forth between them. It's like a little thing we do. It's just a thing we do. It's just a thing we do. Got to make life interesting. So The only people crying and complaining right now are complicit in the fraud. They are enriching themselves off of their fellow man, their position that they're supposed to be in. That's supposed to be a position that rises above. You know what I mean? Like, we're better than you. Well, we'll show us. Show us how you're better. All I see are electocrat, bureaucrat enriching themselves off of our country. You know what I mean? I'm a bad Freemason, and that doesn't mean anything. It just means I don't go to lodge and people are hard. But I look at this really, really fucking personally. Okay? Like George Washington was a Freemason. How many presidents were Freemasons that you're aware of right now? How many? 10%. 4, I believe. About 4. Washington, the very first one. Oh, but he was so horrible. Hey, let me ask you a question. Of all the money, right? It's all presidents. Washington's on the 1. Lincoln's on the 5, right? Jackson on the 20. Come on. Hamilton on the 10. Come on. Grant on the 50. Who's the only one that's not a president? Can you answer that? I did a survey today amongst bar staff, and 1 out of 4 got it. It's Benjamin Franklin. Benjamin Franklin on the 100. He's not a president. Why is he on money? Biscuit, why is Benjamin Franklin on money? You're so sweet. God, I don't deserve you. I don't deserve you. It's Benjamin Franklin. He's on the 100, right? Why is Benjamin Franklin on money? He's not a president. He's not Grant, Jackson. You know what I'm saying? Like why is Benjamin Franklin on money? It could be a founding father-y thing. I feel like it goes a little bit deeper than that. And it's Benjamin Franklin's on the money because he was a Freemason, right? And I'm a bad Freemason. He's a great Freemason. I'm a bad Freemason. But Benjamin Franklin's the only one that's on the money. Till date, like 250 years later, we all have presidents on the money, right? It's Washington, Lincoln, who's on the 10? God damn it. Hamilton, Jackson on the 20, Grant on the 50, and it's Benjamin Franklin on the 100, dude. Why is it that it's Benjamin Franklin on the 100? You know what I mean? Like, I think it's because he was a Freemason. But he was a good Freemason. Unlike me. I'm a bad Freemason. So I'm out there today and like I'm looking at Google Apps and Apple Maps, and it's all Gulf of America right now. And it's beautiful. That means they've surrendered. That site has surrendered. Google, ABC platform, and Apple platform have surrendered, and they're all providing Gulf of America. It's beautiful, dude. It's so fucking beautiful. I know, Biscuit. I know. So I'm here, and it's like, how do I like not be alarmist and say we're at war with China? We are at war with China for 4.5 years. Do you get me? I think, and this is what's insane, I think we've been at war with China since 2020, since the first biologic attack. Come on, World Health Organization, fuck you up the ass. I hate you. The only strike, I got a hard strike from YouTube because I relayed a story about a dude. I met a dude in a bar, and he had a tattoo on his forearm, and it was shamrocks and like a fucking, the heartbeat. And like, I was like, what's going on there, my friend? He's like, that's for my wife. She got a medical procedure. She was forced to get a medical procedure, coof shot. And then within a couple of months, she died of turbo disease cancer. Just turbo disease cancer. Fucking mRNA the spike fucking forever. And then so I gave a political rant for about 2 hours. 2 hours. I talked about all kinds of shit, dude. The 2 minutes, the 3 minutes where I talked about my buddy in the bar whose wife had a medical procedure, coof shot. And then she died of turbo disease cancer. That got my channel a strike from YouTube. And they sent me an email that said, the World Health Organization doesn't like this shit. You're not allowed to say this. And that killed me because I'm an American. I'm so fucking American, dude. I'm so fucking American. And I'm speaking on an American-based platform, ABC, Google, right? And I'm relaying a story about a dude I met in America in a bar, and his wife got a medical procedure, and then she died of turbo disease cancer, right? Coof shot. And the World Health Organization had some power over me at that point where they said, you're not allowed to talk about this. You can't tell this story. It's an anecdote. You might make people vax hesitant. Like that was kind of the read between the lines of what was going on. I'm relaying a story about a buddy whose wife got a medical procedure, coof shot, and then she died of turbo disease cancer. And then I get an email where my channel's struck by YouTube, and they say the World Health Organization doesn't like what you're saying. You might make people vax hesitant. Dude, this was a wake-up call for me. Last year, 2020, end of 3, beginning of 2024. That was a wake-up call. Another wake-up, just like a series of wake-up calls that have happened. And when Elon bought Twitter, right, and he got all the information, all the DMs. He bought all the fucking DMs. Ooh, that was beautiful, dude. And it was a free speech beachhead, right? And the Twitter files are coming out and shit. Like, it was the beginning of the counteroffensive on whatever weird globalist tranny kind of, I don't know, dude. The Baphomet, the fucking, do you understand how weird it's been because of Operation Mockingbird the last 8-10 years? And then if we go back and know how they've influenced us, how Operation Mockingbird has influenced America to go into war after war after war. And then why can't we can't get RFK, JFK, why can't we get, declassified? Why is it? Not because any living human is still alive. And, it's because there's an agency that's still alive. CIA. What's the CIA done? Let's stop and let's look at performance and results, okay? CIA. Oh, geez, we're in Asia. We're in Cambodia and Laos and Vietnam, and all of a sudden, in the inner city, there's a fucking surge of heroin. 70s heroin, Middle East, Asian heroin. Okay. Let's go to the 80s. Let's fast forward to the 80s. And let's go about, Panama, all over north. Let's go about Central America, everywhere in Central America. What happens after that? Oh, we get this influx into the inner cities, cocaine and crack cocaine into the inner cities. to fund that secret warfare. And Oliver North is up there with President Reagan giving plausible deniability. It doesn't matter left or right. You're getting fucked by Coke, Pepsi politics, right? Doesn't matter left or right. Doesn't matter Reagan. We love him and whatever. And what happens in the 2020s? Hi. We're in 2000s. We 15 of 19 Saudi Arabians attack our planes and our country and whatever. And then we go to Iraq. Because why fucking go to Saudi Arabia when the 15 of the 19 hijackers on 9/11 came from Saudi Arabia? We got their passports and everything. It's fucking, there it is, you know? But no, let's go to Iraq. Let's blow shit up there because of weapons of mass destruction and yellow cake and Colin Powell lying to us and all this bullshit. I can't take it no more. You know what I mean? It's we just get lied to and lied to and lied to and lied to and lied to. And they're just gaslighting us and gaslighting us. And Operation Mockingbird repeats the shit out of it over and over since the 50s. What happens in after Iraq War? We make the Taliban keep growing the fucking heroin. Yeah, grow the heroin, dude. It's okay. Grow the heroin. Why? Because we need enough of it to export all around the world now, so we can fund our covert fucking CIA bullshit. Is it gross? Is it profane? Do you find it profane? I find it extremely fucking profane. I'm in a green screen. What the fuck is this? I find it profane, dude. As a Freemason, we use the word profane differently than you use the word profane. I'm just going to tell you that right now. When I say profane, it's like it's not as good as me. Do you understand? I think it's beneath me. Like some sort of elevated bullshit because of my fucking Freemasonic. I think it's beneath me. I think I'm trying to rise above all that bullshit, and it's beneath me. Do you understand? So when I look at what the USAID's doing and what CIA does and how we approach the world, it's like this weird Zbigniew Brzezinski, there can only be one Highlander kind of Cold War bullshit that ends in World War III. That ends in fucking horrible shit. And maybe they want that to happen because then, when 5/6 of the planet is dead, the last billion will be easy to enslave in a fucking, vax. You can't travel with it unless you have a vax passport and you're all signed into the control grid. Dude, is this the New World Order? Is this what you signed on for? You know what I mean? This is some top level bullshit. I like the concept of MAGA world order, and you have to understand, I ain't selling shit here, dude. Me coming out here and talking and just expounding on whatever I'm doing in the gaming and with my cat and whatever. This is free. I give this to the world freely. This ain't shit to give. It's easy, I'm giving it, but I give it freely. I ain't trying to monetize this shit. I'm just concerned, bruh. We're concerned. I like a lot of channels. I watched today Wolves in Finance. Oh fuck, dude. He's been activated. He's brilliant, dude. I don't know the guy's name. Well, you should look up Wolves in Finance. Oh, dude. He's talking about the trans cult. Dude, he's so fucking activated. Benny Show, right? One of the biggest. Dave Rubin. I'm not sure about Dave Rubin, to be honest. Mark Dice, always, 100% Mark Dice. Fuck yeah, dude. I wish Alex Jones was back on YouTube. But I'm pure blood because of Alex Jones. I've had COVID. I don't know. I got whatever I got from that. But I didn't get the fucking mRNA spike. Thank you, Alex. Thank you. Biscuit, I don't deserve you. You're so sweet. It's my baby Biscuit. Can you see her? Can you see her? You're so sweet. I don't know if you can see her. So I've been out today. It was a little bit of me time today. A little bit of me time. Life is just, it's like Job being tested. I feel like I'm not as good as Job for real, 100%. But it feels like to just fucking respond, react, adapt, survive, keep moving forward. I don't know. And I can't, the news, oh my God, this is the most beautiful, like 3 weeks, 1 month of presidency. Oh my God. It's like 3 weeks. It's so fucking beautiful. I can't express how beautiful it is to see what's been going on. Google and Apple have officially given up, and it's the Gulf of America. If you're in Mexico, you probably still see Gulf of Mexico. But if you're in America, North America, you're going to see Gulf of America. Oh, it's so big. I can't. It's almost to the point where the president, like, oh, president, we can't. It's too much winning. It's too much winning. And part of me is like, yeah, it's too much winning. But then part of me is like, no, dude. Fucking over the walls, through the breach, wreck this shit. Wreck this shit. Wreck this shit. Let's go. And it's beautiful to see government being just pared back. You know what I mean? And Benny's show, his whole thing was like, well, if you don't take the buyouts, you're not of value to the government. You're not of value. They're trying to demean the workers. And I'm like, it's kind of a little hard, dude. And at the same time, I'm backing it up. Because if you're in the private sector, we have no guarantee of a job. You got no guarantee of nothing, dude. Why is the government magical? Why is the government magical? It's magical. No, it shouldn't be magical. You should be just like all of us in the private sector where we're at will. And just power in America. Do you think white people? I don't know. I think moneyed legacy families, businesses, entities that enrich themselves off of the status quo of how America operates in the world, right? Through CIA dirty tricks and USA dirty tricks and just mind fuck, and you know what I mean? Like I'm not saying that we don't need sin eaters. I'm not saying that we don't need dirty tricks. I'm not saying that, what I am saying, I guess, is that maybe there's a different way. Maybe the results, that have been gotten, we came out of World War II on the high of fucking morality, right? We came out of World War II with the moral high ground, dude, and we owned it all. We owned all of it. We owned the moral high ground, and it was a righteous war, and we did it, and we worked with the Soviets, and it was like the world came together sort of, right, to try to stop the... But after World War II, none of the wars that we've been involved in, and they're wars, dude. Korea is not a conflict. Vietnam was not a conflict. Iraq was not a conflict. These are fucking wars. Do you understand me? That requires we could do it. We could do it, no problem. We could have done all of them, no problem. Where I have the problem is that we're not addressing the fact that we need to go to Congress and do this. We somehow have this executive workaround where we can send people overseas to die without an act of Congress? What? I'm offended. That's profane. Freemasonically, it's profane. I'm offended, bitches. Go to Congress. If we send anybody advisors, I don't give a fuck. Like Vietnam escalated with advisors. If we send advisors somewhere, you get an act from Congress. You make us part of this decision, because fuck you if you don't. Fuck them, Biscuit. Fuck them if they don't. You want to go spend treasury, and you want to spend our human resource, the people, and go burn them in a desert or a jungle or a swamp or wherever without declaring war in Congress? Profane. I'm offended. How dare you? You know what I mean? Like, I'm a bad Freemason, dude. I don't go to lodge. People are hard. I'm kind of spectrum-y. Back in my day, dude, we just gave them all, we all got Ritalin and spankings, and it worked out okay. It worked out okay. We weren't on antidepressants. We just got Ritalin and spankings, and it worked out okay. But I'm telling you right now, as a Freemason, as a bad Freemason, when I see us go to war without declaring war, it's profane, and it makes me mad. How dare you? Like Greta Thunberg times fucking 2 billion. The founders would be so offended by what's happening. Ever since World War II, Korea, Vietnam, Middle East, I don't give a fuck where. It's all illegal, technically. You didn't go to Congress. You could go to Congress and get the act done so easily. Everybody after 9/11, I'm waving the flag. I'm so fucking mad. Yeah, 15 or 19 hijackers, Saudi Arabia. We're going to go to Iraq. What? I don't give a fuck. Let's go. You could have done it. They didn't do it. So we need to somehow, in my head, if I have any influence on anything, we need to go back to the part where we declare war in Congress. It doesn't matter advisors. It doesn't matter we send them weapons. It's war. And we formalize that shit. I'm getting spicy here. Sorry. Come back from the bar. I got 3 takeout containers. It's been a long day. It's been a long day. Biscuit. Are you showing up? Do you show up? No? I don't know. She doesn't show up, I don't think. So, like, when I'm on here on YouTube, this is not me trying to monetize. I'm not trying to sell any piece of fucking merch. I'm just a bad Freemason that's pissed off. And round about the time when they started judiciously going after the president, I started pulling shit off X before I got banned over there for calling somebody a cunt and saying that their Trump derangement syndrome has clearly reached stage 4. They should report to their nearest euthanasia chamber for potential relief. I got banned from X. Elon Musk didn't like me saying they're a cunt. And honestly, in England and Ireland and like fucking Australia, everybody's a cunt. You cunt. So I told some cunt online that on X that they had Trump derangement syndrome was clearly stage 4, and they should report to their nearest euthanasia chamber for potential relief, and that will get you banned on X. So, it was like June last year, and then I started pulling shit off X, and I got to Joe Biden. People going, fuck Joe Biden, and his children saying it and stuff. And I got 1.5 million, 1.2 million views from just pulling something on X. And people around the world were like messaging me, and I listened 20,000 messages, dude. I was working 16-hour days for free out of love. And these people were like, when they heard the fuck Joe Biden video, they're like, why have I not seen this on the mainstream news? Why have I not seen this anywhere? And I'm like, that's a good question, And it made me feel strange because I'm one little hobbit. I'm one bad Freemason. And I'm just copying shit off X and putting it there and adding a little text on it. Like, Joe Biden receives yet another warm welcome. And it's like, fuck Joe Biden. Little children are singing. And then they actually put on my channel, on that video, they said that it was altered, synthetic. It was at the beginning of that term, like fake or altered, synthetic. I don't know what they said. And all I did was copy shit from X that was real. And you could tell by the body language of like the Secret Service guards and the young lady. I don't know who she was. Obviously a Biden young female relative of some sort. And she's like, they looked fucking embarrassed. Like, we hear them saying, fuck Joe Biden, and we hear children screaming, fuck Joe Biden, and we're all embarrassed that this is happening, and Joe Biden's like, hey, how you doing? And he doesn't even fucking realize he's being trolled so hard. And I got 1.5 million views, which, again, I'm not here for views or likes or clicks, right? But it blew my mind that I am becoming part of, like, showing the world shit that they can't see on traditional networks. You know what I mean? Like, it was weird. So when Alon says we are the media, dude, there's something hard to that. We are the media. Where other networks would like choose to say no, we won't show that. We don't want to show that. That's bad for the narrative. When Operation Mockingbird, hi, Operation Mockingbird. I'm so sexy, man, in my Operation Mockingbird shirt. When Operation Mockingbird is repeating the line over and over and over and over. Like, I became aware of Operation Mockingbird around whenever Trump came in, man, to be honest. I saw him as a bad Freemason. I saw him as a revolution way early on because the first person I voted for was Ross Perot. Ross Perot, third party, and I loved Ron Paul. Never had a chance. Never had a fucking chance. Ron Paul, fuck you. You don't have a chance. Bernie, oh, Hillary's going to steal it from you. You don't have a chance. And the only way the revolution had a chance, is via the Republican Party. And the Republican Party right now is not my dad's Republican Party in the 80s, right, with Reagan and Country Club and whatever we want to think about. The Republican Party now is a motherfucking revolution. And when Tulsi Gabbard came up, and I was like, Tulsi Gabbard would be a great vice president. That would show revolution, right? Both sides. It was always Coke, Pepsi politics. If you wanted Ron Paul, no, he's root beer. Ron Paul is root beer. And it was always whatever Bush and whatever Clinton, they're the Coke and Pepsi. Do you remember the 2004 election? Do you remember who was in that? Who was in that? Give you a minute to think about it. George Bush Jr., right? On the Democrat side, who was it? Who was it? John Kerry, okay? Each one of them went to Yale. They went to Yale. It's a university, right? So you went to Yale. Each one of them, John Bush Jr., George Bush Jr., John Kerry, they went to the Yale University. They were in the same fraternity. Okay, it's 2004. My political options are John Kerry, Skull and Bonesman. George Bush, Skull and Bonesman. Do you understand? It didn't matter who we wanted. We were getting a fucking bonesman. Now, is that so bad? I don't know. But it just proves the point. You know what I mean? Like, if you didn't see it then, I was really mad after 9/11. From 9/11 to 2004, I was mad. Oh, let's bomb everybody. Let's jingo. Oh, man, Saudi Arabia, but fucking Iraq, I don't know, right? Watching the videos of the smart bombs and shit, right? Biscuit, get down. You get down. Bad. You're naughty. I love you, but you're bad. I was jingoistic as fuck, man, and easily led. I was just led by the nose, man. Wag the dog, dude. Wag the dog, right? Just fucking wag the dog and give up all my rights in the airports. Scan the grannies with cancer and the dude with the colostomy bag and, humiliate people and shit. Oh, let's do all this. I woke the fuck up, dude. I woke the fuck up. I became a Freemason and I woke the fuck up. I don't know. I think that I activated on YouTube 2023. I think that's about right when the lawfare started happening. But when I think about this really, 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 I activated as a fucking Freemason in 2011, to be honest. Raised. Initiated, raised, passed, raised. Then on to Denver for the reunion to get to the 32nd, right? I feel like that was my activation, really, was being a Freemason. And I'm a bad Freemason. Don't forget that. That's really important. No, don't forget that. Now I see the stuff with, it's so fucking beautiful, dude. The stuff Trump is doing, it's so beautiful, dude. I can't express upon you how deeply touched I am. He put Tulsi Gabbard in to Director of National Intelligence. She's now the boss of the motherfucker that put her on the do not fly list. Do you know how beautiful that is? Fuck, that is beautiful, dude. Oh, poetic vengeance. You know what I mean? Fuck, dude. It's hot. It's hot. It's fire. To put RFK out there asking questions about vaccines. To back out of the Paris Accord when it's a bullshit treaty that benefits others and we're like hamstrung. It's so good. Oh, it's so good. My oldest doesn't understand. Maybe one day she will. Oh, it's so good. It's so fucking good. To see the renaming of McKinley from Denali and the Gulf of America. Sir, it's almost too much winning. But don't you dare fucking stop. Keep going. Oh my God. We got one chance. We got one fucking chance. So we got about, really, it's like, I don't know, 6 months, 12 months. You think it's 2 years? No, it's not. We got to go now. We got to go now. It's over the wall. It's over the wall. It's over the wall now. And I know we've been like at war with China since 2020. Okay. Really, I don't know. It might be 20. I want to say 2020. When the biologics got released, that was it for me. To be honest, that was it for me. That was it. That was it. And I didn't need anybody to tell me anything different because we got the news coming out of Wuhan. And what happened over there, and then they put people on airplanes and they flew them all around the fucking world. And then all of a sudden, the textile plants in Italy were being overwhelmed with Chinese workers, with Wuhan, Wu flu. We've been at war since then. And now the only question I got, okay, is when we go into this World War III where it's all about swarm drones. It's all about who can make the most drones. World War II was won because Rosie the fucking Riveter outproduced the Krauts and the Japs, right? We called them Krauts and Japs at the time. That's how we won. And now who has all the production? Honestly, answer it. Who has all the fucking production? Who can just make unlimited drones, right? It's China. And if that's where we're at, where submarines don't have ICBMs anymore, submarines have mothership swarm drones, right, that release 6 tons of smaller drones. And then that's the nuclear equivalent. I don't know. We overload their war fighting with that shit. The only question in my mind, okay, it doesn't, China is like, they're being positioned, right, for 40 years to be the role model for the New World Order, aren't they? Isn't it? Isn't it? I believe that. I'm a bad Freemason, and I believe that China has been set up as the next, the blueprint for the New World Order. We vaccine passport and we kill 5 billion people, and then the rest of them are controlled like slaves, like serfs. It's neo-modern feudalism. I don't know. It's crazy thought. I don't hope that happens, but I believe that there's sick motherfuckers who would go to those lengths in order to maintain power. You know what I mean? In order to maintain power, they would do that kind of bullshit. And what I see now is like a challenge to the New World Order, right? So the whole MAGA world order. It's fucking beautiful, dude. And everybody's like, if you got TDS, I can't talk to you. You won't get it. Even you understand my unique perspective, you won't get it. You won't fucking get it. But the whole idea of a MAGA world order to challenge the fucking New World Order, I am so down, dude. I am so down. Let's go. Let's do this. It's on. MAGA world order. Greater than New World Order. New World Order, status quo, weird CIA dirty tricks, honeypots, corrupting all the politicians, corrupting, governments around the world, installing a puppet fucking comedy government in Ukraine, provoking Russia with World War III, trying to get them into NATO, lying about all the shit. Do you understand how toxic and weird and fucking horrible? And just like, not even that, just go on results, man. Go on fucking results. Could we have achieved the same goals without doing the horrors? False flags. It's time for the change. It's time for the revolution, the real revolution. Not a weird fucking commie revolution. Not some sort of color revolution with the commies and Antifa and the weird trannies out there doing their shit, burning shit down, and the weird Soros-elected DAs ignoring everybody and letting... No. We're talking about real revolution, bruh. Do you understand? Like once in not even once in a lifetime. I'm talking once in a fucking country's lifetime. Once in 250 years. Revolution. And you know what? Mostly peaceful. If they can refer to burning down Minneapolis as mostly peaceful, burning down the church after BLM, in D.C., mostly peaceful. This is a wildly, mostly peaceful revolution, bruh. With people showing extreme patience and thoughtful application of will. And the only people crying right now are bitches that are corrupt and part of the scam. And I hope that people out there don't get like sucked into the useful idiot. Out in the street, you're a Democrat and you think, this is it. I'm doing it. I'm going to make a difference. We got to stop Elon Musk and blah, 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 blah. Wake up. Get the program. Obama could have undone the Clinton-Biden crime bill. But who did? Who did? Was it George Bush? No. Was it Obama? No. Oh my God, it was Orange Jesus. It was Cheeto Man. He undid the Biden-Clinton crime bill that primarily locked up Black and Hispanic people for drugs. Really, right? That's what it was about. Who fucking undid that? Trump, bruh. Wake up. We are in a revolution, my friends. Wake up. You get me? This is going to be shadow banned. Everything I talk about is shadow banned. But I don't care. If I hit one of you, if you get one of you that hears this, that listened, that's all I need. One. It's worth it for me. All right. There, I gave you some political shit, all right? Came home a little buzzed. Took the Uber home. We took Uber home. Do you believe me? Do you believe me? "50 minutes. I feel like I've done what I needed to do here. Broadcasting to zero. I need to vent. This is a vent stream, really. It's really more about me feeling good about venting. So I can't wait to see what happens next week. I'm worried that my government, the old power, will if they would blow up a building, if old power would blow up a building, you know what I mean? An FBI building in Oklahoma or wherever. If the government would blow up 2 buildings, trade centers, just to push us in a direction, you know what I mean? Would the government blow up a city? Would the government blow up a city? I think they would. I think old power, old moneyed power, old interest would just to hold power. It's it's right now is the most dangerous fucking time in American history. And it's not because of China or Russia or North Korea. It's because of the enemy within. The old moneyed interests. And they're getting their fucking shit handed to them daily right now. It's so aggressive and beautiful and fucking, I can't even tell you, man. Go after this shit. Take out the CIA. Look at the FBI. Look at the Justice Department. Go in there and make this shit right. It's profane. I'm a Freemason. I'm a bad Freemason. Everything that's going on is profane, dude. It's ugly. It's horrible. It's not what the founders intended, and it needs to be rectified immediately, beyond immediately. And all the people that have been caught up in left-right politics, it's not your fault. You know what I mean? It's not your fault. You've been under a psyop through Operation Mockingbird. Hi, Operation Mockingbird. You've been under a psyop. We need to wake up. We need to kill the mockingbird. We need to be able to communicate with each other. And we need to unfuck this shit because we are in World War III right now for the last 4 years or more. And the next biologic that's happening and the next moves are gonna make everybody freak the fuck out. And we have an opportunity to curtail that. I really believe that. I really believe that. So this was Roswell on a drunk stream. Bad Freemason. Talking about shit. And, yeah. Chino. I see Chino in my live stream. Hey, Roswell. Fuck yeah, Chino. Let's go. You were here for a little bit. I'm live streaming to nobody right now. Fuck yeah, dude. Fuck yeah. We need all the alphas to step on up right now. And we need to try to alter the course for humanity. Do you understand? Alphas need to step up in order to help steer the course of humanity away from a World War III and swarm drones and fucking nuclear inevitable, conflict after that. When the swarm drones happen, it's just going to be fucking nukes. You know what I mean? Space and nukes. And I like to imagine a world, okay? I like to imagine a world. How do I chat with my dude? Pin the message. I can't, I don't know how to do this. I want to try to type a message in the zone chat and I can't. I imagine a world, okay, where it's not new world order, weird fucking dystopia, horrible control grid, prison planet kind of bullshit, right? That's not the path that we're on. To sum this up, like I'm trying to cut out before an hour, it's the MAGA world order, which is a direct challenge to the fucking concept of globalist top-down control, Chinese run. It's the idea that that we can all survive as countries and we can be beautiful and individual and we can retain our heritages. And if you're black, you can be proud. If you're white, you can be proud. If you're Hispanic or Asian, you can be proud, right? But not this weird fucking New World Order dystopia, Baphomet, there's a different way forward. And I love every day I'm seeing the challenges. I'm seeing Kash Patel at the FBI, Tulsi Gabbard at the Director of National Intelligence. Oh, fuck, dude. She could manhandle the person that put her on the no-fly list. Do you understand how beautiful that is? Robert Kennedy looking at Health and Human Services. This is a revolution, dude. And it needs a lot more people behind it to make sure it's 100% successful. Like, it's going to be successful. We got ripples around the world. Javier Milei in Argentina. Oh man, I love that. I love that dude. He is so fucking brilliant, Afuera. All these weird fucking cabinets and bloat and whatever. The country's going under and the commies are taking over. The bureaucrats are taking over. Afuera. Fuck, dude. That was so beautiful to see that. And now I'm seeing it here with Trump. And we're taking up these things and the only people complaining are the people in on the grift. The people in on the graft, the corruption. They got apps now where you can like mirror Nancy Pelosi's trades. Bruh, if you don't need like further convincing, I don't know, you can't be helped. So bottom line, MAGA world order, a totally viable alternative to the fucking New World Order. George Bush Sr., we have before us a chance at a new world order, and when we're successful, and we will be. Fuck you. MAGA world order, bitch. It's happening. You can't stop it. It's happening. All you can do is respond to it. And how hard are you going to try to hold power? How deal resistant are you to we're trying to make a deal with you? Come on, man. Old power, come on. Let's make a deal. Let's make a deal, old power. Come on. No, you will be destroyed. You and everything you stand for are going to be destroyed. Period. So mote it be. All right, then. Well, I feel pretty good. We're about 59 minutes in. This is Roswell. I'm a bad Freemason, little buzz. And I appreciate your taking the time to listen. Cheers.